Typically, you see those level 6 air defenses, and bringing your dragons in isn't usually a good idea. Hey guys, welcome back to another Immoral Reapers War Recap. This is X-Cyclone, and wanted to bring you the latest war victory that the Reapers had, to moving their record up to 34, 5, and 1. And Clan Perk 4 still, and by the way, we're the brother clan to Immoral Thieves, which is primarily Town Hall 9s and 10s. Immoral Reapers is Town Hall 7s, 8s, and a couple 9s here and there. But if you're joining us from the recruitment thread, welcome. Take a look at how we do things, and really hope you could join us if you meet the requirements. So let's take a look at the war here we just finished against Knockout Boys. And you can see that this one wasn't nearly as close as the last one. So 30-point win here, 99 to 69. We were really just six stars short of a perfect war. I know we'll get that sooner or later here. We keep coming really close to it. But our guys are doing a great job, and just want to show you some of the highlights. So looking at the war map, when you've got that many stars, obviously most of the map's going to be pretty well covered. So let's jump down to number 26 here and take a look at this replay from Bugged. So Bugged is taking on Ansh, and what he really does here that's just beautiful. I mean, typically you see those level 6 air defenses, and bringing your dragons in isn't usually a good idea. However, he did a beautiful job of funneling here, and that included not only his dragons, but here in a second he's going to drop these loons. He brought some max loons in the clan castle. He also brought some of his level 5 balloons with him, and he gets them funneled just perfectly, and they just basically make a straight beeline into the middle of the space. Dragons are working on the clan castle troops that popped out. That doesn't take them much time at all. The loons move right in. He drops that second rage. Of course, he throws the heal on top of that. In this instance, worked out really well. So he got those balloons healed up nicely, and they moved on over, took out the Teslas, took out the air defenses that were remaining. And look at this. I mean, these were level 6 air defenses, and he still got like 6 dragons and a few loons left. So great job of funneling by Bugged. Great approach here. These spread bases sometimes are a little hard to do the funneling on, but he took that on, did a great job. Next one I got for you is Isaac taking on their number 6. So I might butcher some of these names, but anyway, so Isaac taking on RakeshRock, and this is a Town Hall 9. Isaac's a Town Hall 9 as well. And really, he's kind of, you look at his troop mix there, he's looking at almost like a Holo-Wee attack. But as you see going on here in a little bit, I'm going to maybe call this more of a surgical hog attack with support from those loons. So he's thinking about how he's going to path these guys later, but throws in those loons around the outside, taking out a few defenses, and at the same time luring those clan castle troops. Really just got some archers and wizards in the middle. Nothing too dramatic or difficult to take out. Of course, he's got the witches in the clan castle. It's kind of standard procedure for the Reapers these days, especially if we're in support of hogs. So he's got his level 10 queen in there as well, which always is very nice to have for clearing clan castle troops. Throws in the hogs here in just a minute, and what happens here is he gets a little bit of that initial penetration from those giants, knocks that wall down for him, gets in there with his king, and while the king's taking care of that, the queen's right behind him, taking out some of those troops. And as these hogs kind of ring around the base, you'll see he sprinkles in a few extra hogs as each defense is reached, throws in the heal, and they kind of continue to cluster and move towards the next set of defenses, which why I'm calling it a surgical hog attack. He doesn't really release them all on a giant string, and these level 5 hogs, of course, hold up pretty well to damage, and even though there were a few of those giant bombs in the middle, Doesn't really slow them down too much, and by the time they finish up the defenses, there's a pretty good pack of them there. So that level 7 Barb King really doesn't stand a chance, and all the defenses are down. Still got skellies walking around the outside, and they're going to clean up the space nice. So great job on the 3-star there with Isaac, and call it a surgical hog attack. They're going to run on over here, clean up the rest of this base. Wizard over there is a little late to the party, but oops, sorry about that. And there you go. Great job, man. All right, last one. I don't want to just keep showing you guys hog attacks with every one of these recaps, but I'm not going to do it here either. So we've got manicmedic is taking on their number 1, Cool. And he's got kind of this funky maze base thing going on, and you know, call it a go wee wee. Manic's gonna really get these troops over here on the side and take advantage of this open concept that's going on here with this base. And you'll see him do a couple things here. Of course, he's going to throw in his golems, and they're going to kind of take those in 3 different paths. And he's going to supplement that with some wall breakers here to kind of clear out any of the bombs and traps and springs, because he's going to bring in those wizards right behind. So you'll see all that happening here once he gets this clan castle cleared out. So witches are taking out the wizards there, a couple wizards on the side. And then here goes the primary attack. So he throws down 1, 2, 3 golems. You can see him running straight through the gaps, going right to the defenses. You know, obviously this base was meant to be a maze, but there you saw the wall breakers running through there. Of course, he's also got the jump spell, so you can use that jump spell once he gets closer to the core of the base. But this kind of becomes a nice colorful mess here as he drops the heal, keeps those golems alive. Of course, the wizard's coming in behind too, so wants to make sure any splash damage doesn't take them out. Queen's following up behind the Barb King. There's that jump spell, so this golem's going to hop the wall, go in after that expo, take it out, and then begin to work on over on these other Teslas and such. So he throws the rage on there. Now he's got 2 golems in the middle. They're really all just going to pound on these interior defenses. And in fact, the town hall's already down. So not too much of a challenge to get to the core of this one, and really just kind of becomes a matter of cleanup at this point. So got a couple golems left. You kind of got a south attack here going with the skellies and the Barb King and some wizards and more witches. So I think he had 5 witches total. Obviously with a maze base like this, getting those skellies out front is great because they're going to spring all the traps. So I think he did a great job with his troop selection on this one. And I'll speed this up just a little bit. And so popping a few more bombs and whatnot. But in the end, 3 stars, great attack by manicmedic. And I feel like he really planned that one well for this base type. So that about wraps it up. And again, it was a strong victory for the Reapers. We had a few other guys with perfect wars. So Mattxiong was, I think he's a new player for us, but he had 6 stars. So congrats to Matt. miimery had 5 stars. Brewski, who's continued to just roll. You might have seen him in the last recap video. I think he had another perfect war with 5 stars. And then Horde, Hodor, and yours truly, Cyclone, all had 4 stars in a perfect war. So congrats to everyone, and thanks for joining us. And we hope you'll stop by and see the next war recap as the Reapers hopefully get another victory. So take care.